Hey, what's up? How's the stream so far? Is it working better? Yeah, I kind of think so too. Still at a commercial break right now, but what was my original prediction was 30-24. It is 30-30. Huh. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna go 40-33 in overtime. I'm gonna say both teams will trade field goals to start the first possession, and then I'll say the Bills get the game-winning touchdown. 40-33. That's my prediction. Broncos will get the ball, so that is notable. Here's overtime. So Marvin Mims will take it out to the 28-yard line on the return. Here comes Bo Nix. Denver is going to kick a field goal, and then James Cook gets a 30-yard rushing touchdown. That could happen. So you say 36-33. Well, actually, I'm going to go 39-33 because you don't have to kick the extra point. So 40-33 would not happen. But yeah, um, I do think it'll be 39-33. You got 36-33. So it'll be 1st and 10, shotgun for Bo Nix. He'll throw. He's got it to Cortland Sutton for a gain of about 12 on a first down. It's a good drive starter for Bo Nix. It was a good throw. I mean, it was between two defenders, but it was definitely open. Yeah, so I got my issues fixed, my audio issues. Nix in the shotgun will throw underneath. Cortland Sutton drops the football. 2nd down and 10. Those are plays you got to make, man. I mean, it's a low throw, but if you're Cortland Sutton making the money that Cortland Sutton makes, you make that catch 9 times out of 10. Nick's screen that gets blown up by Tre'Davious White. There's a little wide receiver screen out to the right to Marvin Mims, it looks like, and he lost about 2 yards on it. 3rd and 11 for the Broncos. This is a huge play. If the Bills can get off the field here, it'll be monumental for their chances of victory. We'll have a really good chance. Bo Nix in the clutch. I don't know if I trust him as much as I trust Josh Allen. So Nix on 3rd and 11 out of the shotgun. I'm imagining he'll throw. I mean, he'll have to. Nix steps up, rolling right, throwing low, incomplete. He had it to Cortland Sutton. Wasn't quite able to get it to him, and it skipped into his hands off the ground. 4th and 11, that means the Broncos are going to have to punt and rely on their elite level defense to hold Josh Allen from points because all they need is a field goal, and they will win the game if that is the case. So, well, not 3 and out. They got a first down, but they'll still have to punt here. I don't know if they got that punt off. They did. There was pressure from the Bills. There was, that's a good punt. Down at the 4-yard line. That is a beauty. Oh, the 8. Sorry. They give him a bad spot. But, yeah, a good punt for Denver inside the 10-yard line. Next score will win the game. Bills have the advantage, although they do have a long ways to go here in field position, as they will probably need to get about 60, 70 yards, like 6, 7, but they'll have to start from their 7-yard line. Allen under center will hand it to James Cook, who gets blown up at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 10 inside their own 10-yard line. Allen has a bad record in overtime. I'll say that. He's 0-6 in his career in overtime. 2nd and 9. 12 minutes and 40 seconds to go. 2nd and 9 for the Bills. Allen will line up in the shotgun. James Cook to his right, motioning Kincaid to his left. Allen looking right, pressured. He'll have to run. Gain of about 3 or 4. It's 30-30 right now, but it'll be 3rd down and 6. Allen is going to be inside his own 15-yard line. The next score wins it because the Broncos had to punt. So this is a big 3rd down and 6 here. If they don't score here, it's going to be bad. Because if it's a bad punt, the Broncos are going to be on the verge of field goal range. 3rd and 5 officially, by the way. 5 on the play clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. They get it off. Allen empty set. Under pressure. Running. Throwing. He's got an open Dalton Knox. Sorry, Dalton Kincaid. My fault. I always mix those two up. Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox. But he's got a first down. Gain of about 15 yards. They only brought 2 rushers on that. They only brought a guy from the left and the right edge of the offensive line. They tried to pinch him, and it almost worked, but nobody was in the front of him because they dropped 9 guys, and so it worked. There was no pressure up the middle for him to just run up the middle. Allen looks like I formation. He'll hand it to James Cook up the middle. He'll gain maybe 2 yards. Yeah, he'll get 2 yards there. Be 2nd and 8 from, looks like their own 27-yard line. So yeah, I'm hoping to be live again for tonight's game. I think that's going to be a really good game tonight. Seahawks, 49ers. I'm rooting for the 49ers, but I kind of think Seattle's the better team right now. Although Sam Darnold, I don't know if I trust him in the playoffs. I don't trust him. That's actually how I feel. So we'll see. Heavy left. Oh, looks like we have a timeout by Denver. It'll be their first in overtime. So, yeah, I mean, this is a big moment for Josh Allen and his young. I mean, he's an established player in this league, but it's really important that he's able to make a play here and win the Bills this game, because if he's not able to do that, there's going to be a lot of questions about him in his playoffs, in his performance in the playoffs. Although he's played pretty well in the playoffs, he hasn't won a ton of playoff games. So he's still trying to prove himself and make a name for himself as far as in the playoffs. Can I make the big play? Can I win the big game? So We will see how that goes. It's a big one for him. 2nd and 7. Same exact formation. They'll have heavy to the left, Josh Allen under center, Cook the deep back. Allen in play action will flip it out to the right to James Cook, who catches it but gets it only back to the line of scrimmage. That was a dangerous pass. Almost got sacked, but he might have gotten sacked. Let's see. No, he didn't. He got it out. Cook slipped after he caught it low off the ground, and they got nothing on it. 3rd and 7. AFC West winner he has problems against. He also lost to Joe Burrow in the playoffs, so that's your guy. Credit to Joe Burrow. The man beat the Bills in Highmark. Josh Allen under pressure, screen pass to Ray Davis on 3rd and 7, and he got 8 yards and a first down for Buffalo. A huge play. I mean, I kind of don't like the play call because they took the ball out of Allen's hands and they gave it into the hands of Ray Davis out of this little reverse slip screen. So they lined Davis up to the left. He crosses Allen's face to the right, flips it out to the right to Ray Davis, and he gets just enough of the first down after a good block from Dalton Kincaid. Gain of 9 officially. Yeah, he doesn't beat the AFC West champion. I mean, this is like a big moment for him. So, I mean, in his career, it's always been the Chiefs. So, 2nd and 10 after the run, the toss to the right to James Cook goes absolutely nowhere. Eight minutes left here in overtime. Well, 8 minutes, 15 seconds, but basically 8 minutes by the time they'll snap the ball. Allen will line up in the shotgun, Cook to his left, Cook to his right, heavy to the left. They'll motion Cook behind the left guard to pass block. Allen, empty set, he'll throw low and incomplete for Brandon Cooks. Oh, that was Hardman. Okay. McCole Hardman. I think what Romo's saying on the next game starts, technically it's supposed to start right now, but since this game's in overtime, that game's going to be probably a little bit delayed. But Allen, I don't know if I couldn't tell if it was either a low throw or if Hardman ran his route short. I imagine Hardman ran his route long there because he knows the offense. Allen knows the offense a lot better than a practice squad addition. Bring in the blitz here on 3rd and 10. Allen going deep ball. What? Caught, and then McMillan, the corner, yanks it out of the hands of Brandon Cooks and squeezes it out of his hands for the interception. That was unbelievable. Oh. This is under review to see if Cooks was down. Oh, I think he's down. Because what happened was they caught it. Cooks caught it was like a deep post route, like 50 yards downfield. He lays it under the bread basket for Cooks. Cooks has it, rolls over his back with the ball. I couldn't tell if he was down before the Broncos guy took it out of his hands, but he did get it. So, I don't know. I can't tell if he's down before he has the full possession. Oh, Denver football, I don't even know if they reviewed that. That's crazy. Okay. Now they're looking at it. I was going to say, because they were literally about to let the Broncos snap the football. But then they blow the whistle, like, okay, we're gonna talk this over. We're gonna make sure that was a clean interception. But I'm not really confident that it was. I'm not super confident that that was an interception. Because, like, he catches it on a dive. McMillan touches him while he's rolling on his back, but does he have the ball? Oh, that's so. Honestly, I think they're not going to overturn it. That's so close. I mean, Cooks is. I'm telling you, bro. Cooks is an absolute burner. He's still got that speed. It's actually crazy. This dude has another couple years in the NFL. I'm telling you. Give him the right quarterback, and he can be a decent depth receiver. Well, it's going to be Denver football. They did not overturn it. So Denver football from their own 20-yard line. Screen to on the play action to Marvin Mims will gain about 3 yards. So 2nd and 7 from their own 23. Man, that was insane. If only Josh Allen, like, if he had like a legit receiver one, give Allen like a Nico Collins, it would be over. The best receiver he had was Stephon Diggs, who is a good player, definitely for the Bills, but he has not had a lot since he left the team. And even his last year with the Bills, he wasn't that great. Mix throwing, he's got it to RJ Harvey, who jukes a guy who's got space all the way up to the 50-yard line. Wow. So basically what happened was a check down completion to RJ Harvey. Let's see here. Jukes out the linebacker. 2 Bills guys collide and he slips through them. And then he just runs up to the 50-yard line. That was unbelievable. They're up to the 50, so they need about 15 yards to get back into their own field goal range for who's their kicker? Will Lutz. Yeah. Knicks going a deep ball. Incomplete. No flag. Okay. No flag. The Broncos fans are booing mightily right now. I wasn't sure if they were going to call a flag there or not. Let's see the replay. I don't think that's PI. That's a really good defensive play by Christian Benford. Credit to him. Huge play, huge moment. 2nd and 10. They still got a lot of work to do to get the ball back from their own 47-yard line. Okay, so Buffalo is calling their second timeout. With 6 minutes and 9 seconds left in the overtime period, which doesn't really matter because if it's a tie at the end of the overtime period, which it won't be, by the way, but if it is, then it'll go to a second overtime period, which you don't see in the NFL because it only happens in the playoffs, which you could argue is a bad thing, but that's just a conversation for another day. I do prefer the college overtime rules, by the way. So it's really entertaining. Back and forth, back and forth. That stuff is awesome. You'll see like 8 overtimes. Only Brandon Cooks could have caught that ball, man. The Bills would have won. It's that type of a play and that type of a moment. 2nd and 10, Knicks out of the shotgun. He's going same exact play. They call the flag on Cortland Sutton. Honestly, that might have been less of a flag than the last one. That was a bad call. That was a bad call. Sutton dropped the football. He should have caught that. I don't know what. I mean, oh, there's going to be flags in the offensive backfield. So this is. Oh, they're both on the defense. Never mind. Probably hands to the face. Roughing the passer and pass interference. Man. Yeah, I think Texans or Patriots. The winner of that game goes to the bowl. Honestly, I think whoever out of those two games makes the Super Bowl, I'd be completely fine with. I don't want the Broncos in the Super Bowl. Texans or Patriots, sure, that'd be awesome. That'd be an amazing game against whoever they play out of the NFC. I think all four teams in the NFC would make a fun game. Now, I don't really know if I think the the Broncos are going to be a fun team to watch in the Super Bowl, but and they're playing a good game right here. Bo Nix, they just ran a sweep out to the left QB keeper with Bo Nix. That was a interesting play. 2nd and 12. So I agree with you. By the way, this is only like if they stop here, it's 2nd and 12. If they get a stop here, it's a 56-yard attempt. He's going for the kill shot. Incomplete. They're getting bailed. Allen has the exact same reaction as I do. So basically a 35-yard pass interference call. Down inside the 5-yard line. I don't know about that one, man. He hit his arm a little early when he went to catch the ball. He hit his left arm, but like he still could have caught. Okay, they're just gonna take a knee from here. They're gonna center it over the middle between the hashes, and Will Lutz will kick the game-winning field goal attempt. Mm-mm-mm. There's a flag. I don't know what this is. It's probably going to be a late play on the white flag on the penalties. Yeah, unsportsmanlike on on Tre'Davious White, who took his helmet, threw it at the ground right in front of the ref's face because he could not believe the pass interference call that he got. So basically, that doesn't really change the outcome of the field goal. It's like a 4 yards difference. In fact, it might make it easier for him to miss it because 24 yards versus 28 yards. Honestly, if I'm the Broncos, I almost just like try to score a touchdown because like I get it's a field goal from 24 yards, but like, oh okay, it's never mind. It's right down the center of the thing. So they're gonna ice the kicker here. Basically, Buffalo needs a heroic block from their um, kick blocking team. That would be something I've never seen before. A blocked game-winning field goal in the overtime of a playoff game. I've never seen that before. But 24-yard attempt. So basically, they're from the 6-yard line kicking a field goal. Will Lutz from the middle of two hashes. 24 yards. They already iced him for a trip to the AFC Championship game and the Denver Broncos. In the NFL, it's 18-yard difference. Kick is up and good. Will Lutz from 24 yards wins the game for Denver. By the way, I'm not so sure a Bills guy didn't get his hand on that. That was insane. Honestly, though, I think it's cool that we get some new team out of the AFC. I just don't want it to be Bo Nix and the Broncos. Sucks that I just sold a Bo Nix card at my last card show. Real ones, no. That's so dumb. Couple of interesting pass interference calls. That's to say the least. By the way, I will be live tonight at, well, I might as well just right now switch over to the other game. We're going to change this to the Seattle and San Francisco game. Not really. Not for my personal collection, but I don't know. I made profit. We're fine. Number 6. By the way, I'm editing the stream right now, so bear with me.
The way it was.
What?
Start a brand new stream for the new game.
Why?
Keep them separate.
I'm being told to start a new live stream for some reason. Might be inconvenient for you guys, but